I used to introduce myself by saying my name, my age, and my hobbies, until a native speaker told me I sounded like a robot reading a manual. The truth is, nobody cares about your age or your favorite color. They care about your vibe. Stop killing your first impressions with textbook phrases. Today, we are stripping away the fake English and building an introduction that actually makes people want to know you.
Wait, seriously? Because I just went to a tech meetup last night and I literally said, "Hello, my name is John. I am 27 years old. I am an engineer." The guy just nodded slowly and walked away.
Oh, John, that is exactly what I mean. You gave him a list of data. You treated a friendly meetup like a police interrogation. People do not want your ID card. They want an invitation to connect.
I see your point, but what am I supposed to say? If I do not say my age and job, I feel totally naked. That is what we learned in school.
Think of introducing yourself like offering someone a cup of coffee. You just hold it out lightly and see if they want it. When you say, "I am 27 years old," you are throwing the whole coffee pot at them. It is too heavy.
Okay, the coffee pot analogy makes sense. So how do I offer just a light cup of coffee? Because honestly, I struggle with this every single time I meet new people.
Let us start with your job. You said, "I am an engineer." It sounds very final, like a period at the end of a sentence. It does not invite them to ask more.
Right. So if I do not say I am an engineer, what is the alternative? I do engineer things?
Close. Native speakers love to use the feeling of an ongoing journey. Instead of a hard fact, you can say, "I work in tech," or "I'm doing some software stuff right now." It feels relaxed, like a soft breeze.
I work in tech. That actually feels way less stressful. I don't have to explain my exact job title. It leaves a little mystery.
Exactly. You give them a little mystery so they can say, "Oh, really? What kind of tech?" By the way, if you guys watching are finding this helpful, hit subscribe right now so we can fix more of your daily English struggles together.
Okay, so rule number 1, drop the specific title. Keep it broad and relaxed. What about hobbies? Because I always say, my hobby is playing soccer. Is that a crime too?
It is not a crime, but it feels like a fading memory. The word hobby sounds like something an old grandfather does on a Sunday afternoon. It feels disconnected from your vibrant life right now.
Wait, really? But we spend years translating hobby. So how do I tell people I am obsessed with watching Messi play?
Use the feeling of current passion. Say, "I am really into soccer these days," or "I am a big fan of Messi." The phrase, "I am really into," acts like a magnet. It pulls people into your current excitement.
Let me try. I am really into SpaceX and rockets lately. Wow, that sounds modern. It sounds like I am actually doing it right now, not just reading about it in a book.
Yes, you nailed the feeling. It shows you are alive, evolving, and have active interests. Now, what do you usually say when someone asks where you are from?
I always say, I come from Vietnam. It is a beautiful country. And then I just stare at them until they say something nice.
That is so cute, but again, it sounds a bit like a Wikipedia page. To make it conversational, we use the feeling of a journey. Try saying, "I am originally from Vietnam, but I am living here now."
I am originally from Vietnam, but I just moved to this area. Oh, I see. The word originally creates a timeline. It gives them a chance to ask, how long have you been here?
Exactly, John. You are opening a door for them to walk through. The textbook phrases build a wall. The natural phrases open a door. It is all about how it feels.
This is blowing my mind. It is so simple, but changes everything. What about when someone says, "What is up?" I usually freeze and say, "I'm fine, thank you. And you?"
Ah, the classic robot response. What is up is not a medical checkup. They do not need to know your health status. They just want a relatable vibe. You can just say, "Not much, just surviving the week." You?
Just surviving the week. I love that. It is so honest. If I say that to my coworkers, they will definitely laugh and agree. It connects us instantly.
Yes, it creates shared empathy. Learning English is not just about perfect grammar. It is about human connection. By the way, if you want to master these subtle feelings, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. We do this every single week.
All right, Mary, I have a tricky one. What if I want to tell someone about my personality without sounding arrogant? Like, I want to say, I am a very fun and friendly person.
Oh, never tell people you are fun. That is a rule of life. Let them feel it. Instead of announcing your traits, talk about what you enjoy. Say, "I'm always up for a good laugh," or "I love checking out new coffee shops."
Understanding deeply. I am always up for a good laugh. That sounds way more natural. It is like an action movie instead of a still photograph. You are showing them, not just telling them.
I love that analogy, John. A still photograph versus a movie. That is the core of the feeling method. Stop giving people dry statistics. Give them a scene they can jump into with you.
Let us review my new intro. Instead of the old robot way, I will say, "Hey, I'm John. I'm originally from Vietnam, but living here now. I work in tech, and lately I am really into rockets and SpaceX." How does that sound?
It sounds absolutely fantastic. You sound like someone I want to have a coffee with. You sound human, approachable, and interesting. No textbook required.
This completely changes how I will approach the next meetup. Guys, seriously, throw away those old intro templates. It is all about sharing your current vibe and leaving the door open for the other person.
Exactly. Now, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your brand new, natural introduction. Practice using "I am originally from" or "I am really into." We will be reading and replying to them.
And hey, if you're also tired of sounding like a manual and want to figure this stuff out together, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Click the video on the screen for our next lesson, where we fix another awkward English mistake.